State versus Justin Stutter, 15-3, possession of firearms by certain persons furnishing prohibited articles. Good morning. We're here for any pretrial motions.
There's no action to take today from the defense standpoint. We'll leave it as scheduled.
Mr. Stutter, they tell me there's nothing to be done in your case today, so that's all we'll do.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. 12-293, State versus Barbara Byers, possession of firearms by certain persons tampering with evidence. Mr. Cooper represents you. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, we'll get him in the room here.
Your Honor, he's in a detention hearing next door in front of Judge Evans. As far as I'm aware, there's no action to take at this time. If I'm inaccurate with that, we'll bring her back later today.
Very well.
Because this case is very old. It's an October 2012 filing. Has this case been set? I have a
Trial set.
April 8th.
April 8th
Okay.
trial, yes.
Thank you.
I'm hoping to talk to my lawyer, so I want to get this over with today.
Okay. Bill? We'll convey the message to him, okay?
Thank
He'll be in
you.
here in a few minutes. Thank you. Is Ashley Jackson there? Yeah. 10-21, State versus Ashley Jackson. It was originally methamphetamine and paraphernalia. Good morning, ma'am. There's been a petition filed to revoke your probationary period, and I have appointed the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You're here for an arraignment.
Judge, we would enter a plea of not true on her behalf at this time. Ask that the matter be set for hearing.
Ms. Jackson, I've entered a plea of not true in your case and set the matter down for hearing on April 2nd at 10 o'clock. Is there anything else we need to do, Mr. Bailey?
Your Honor,
Yes.
my grandma has made arrangements to pay the cash bond. Is that okay if she pays it? Like, bond out?
Don't.
She spoke with the probation office yesterday, and they said that that would be fine.
Okay, the order says, sets a cash bond, so unless there's something else holding you, the answer is yes, she can do that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. But you need to make arrangements to see the Public Defender's Office because you got a hearing on April 2nd, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
State versus Nicholas Bruce, possession of methamphetamine, 15-1.
I represent Nick.
Okay.
He'd enter a plea of not guilty. Good, how are you?
He had entered a plea. Are there, to your knowledge, are there pretrial matters?
No, Your Honor, we got discovery from the prosecutor's office. We're reviewing that at this point.
I'll just leave it as scheduled.
Thank you.
Thank you. 15-13, State versus Christopher Clark, possession of controlled substances, drug paraphernalia, fictitious plates.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This case is progressing as scheduled. He's set to reappear on April 2nd. If we just maintain the current scheduling order, Judge.
Very well.
May he be excused, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
14-181, State versus Justin Sweet, possession of methamphetamine.
May I approach, Your Honor?
You may. Mr. Sweet, I'm looking at a police statement here. Have you gone over this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel you understand the matters set out in the police statement?
Yes, sir.
You understand the charge against you and the range of possible penalties if you're convicted?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty to possession of methamphetamine?
Yes, sir.
When you plead guilty, you give up your right to have a trial, you give up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Other than this plea recommendation, has anyone promised you anything?
No.
Have you been threatened or pressured in any way in order to get you to do this?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you're in fact guilty?
Yes, sir.
On or about July 16th of last year here in Baxter County, were you in possession of a small amount of methamphetamine?
Yes, sir.
This time, sir, I accept your plea. I'm gonna place you on 5 years probation. Report to the probation office and obey the terms and conditions provided to you. You pay $200 in cost, a $1,000 fine, a DNA fee of $250. Is that on a 346? Do they pay the DNA fee?
They do.
Drug crime assessment of $125, a $20 booking fee. Pay what you owe at the rate of $100 per month, beginning within 30 days. You make your payments at the sheriff's department. This is under Act 346, which means you don't have a conviction. But if you successfully complete probation, you can petition to have this sealed on your record. Did you happen to have that document that says he qualifies?
We're preparing, Judge. This man has no criminal history.
Okay, fine. We need to see a probation officer. If you'll just go with this lady here, she's